Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Foes. Lord will, you are edified. Video
He took it too far.
was inspired by the TikTok platform HCXDH fair use.
Imagine being married to your wife and you have 3 kids with her, and then you find out that one of the kids is not yours. That means that your wife cheated on you. Crazy. How about if you found out that 2 of the kids that you thought were yours are not? Your blood is probably boiling at this point. Well, guess what? In Deshaun Flood's case, this man found out that all 3 of the kids were not his. And to make things even worse, not only was this woman cheating on this man, she was cheating on him with his relatives. So the kids belong to his relatives. After getting this information, Deshaun decides to go down to his wife's job and confront her about it. She sees him coming and runs inside of one of her co-workers' car. That didn't stop Deshaun from shooting her multiple times. And when she tried to run while shot, Deshaun chased her down and pistol whipped her. After hearing the gunshot, some of the co-workers called the cops. The cops came, arrested Deshaun, and the...
All right, so let's get some scriptures. Let's go into Amos chapter 7:17. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, your wife, okay, shall be an harlot in the city. Okay, your wife shall be an harlot in the city. So how do we define an harlot? Let's go to Jeremiah 3:1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Shall not that woman be greatly polluted? Shall not her body be greatly polluted? Shall not her vagina be greatly polluted? Why? Because she slept with someone other than her husband. But you have played the harlot. Who is you? The nation of Israel, with many lovers, committing spiritual fornication, delving into different philosophies, and becoming attached to those deities via those philosophies. Yet return again to me, said Yahweh, and through Yahweh Shah, okay, the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, has a clean slate. So let's go back into Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, your wife shall be an harlot in the city. Okay? All right. An example of a harlot in the city. Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. She eats, meaning what? She commits the act of adultery, okay, and wipes her mouth and denies it. Denies it, okay? So, probably there were times where Deshaun would call her. She would be on the phone with this nigga or those niggas, and he'll say, yo, who you talking to? I'm just talking to my mom. I'm talking to my sister, okay? She's beating him home after having sex with these cats, jumping into the shower, of course, freshening up, okay, or taking a shower at the hotel, so on and so forth, all right? Texting these cats in his presence and probably telling him she's just texting someone from work, or one of her home girls is hitting her up. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats, she commits the adultery, and wipes her mouth, meaning she denies it. Okay, she denies it and said, I have done no wickedness. I ain't did that. You bugging. You tripping. Okay? You are in, well, not denial. She would tell him, you're paranoid. You are so insecure because I look good, because people be looking at me. You think I'm doing something. I ain't doing nothing. No, you're the problem. So she'll gaslight him. Okay, that's how they do. I have done no wickedness. No, I ain't did nothing. Or what about that time you did such and such? Or I caught you with this person. This is how these hoes get down. Bows, man. All right, so let's go into quiver. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks. Haughty, meaning what? Prideful looks and eyelids. Is it just me, or she looks like she gets down? She looks sneaky. She looks sneaky. Let's continue. Just lock you. Verse 10. If your daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, in a position of difficulty. Give her no room to gad abroad, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Verse 11. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against you. Verse 12. She will open her mouth in the case of the Shun's wife as a thirsty traveler, when he has found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. And according to this platform, he said that in the case of all three kids, he was not the father. And it's no telling how many men that she has slept with outside of his relatives. Going back into what? The point. She will open her mouth, her legs, as a thirsty traveler, when he has found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. Any and everybody has slept with this man's wife. By every hedge will she sit down, and the hedge is what? A man's rod, and open her quiver. Okay? Meaning what? Her vagina, against every arrow. Okay? And the arrow is what? Symbolic for a man's rod. Okay? She will open her mouth. And I'm going to say this, and from a symbolic standpoint, giving head. Okay? These hoes are sick. And then you'll go home, all right, and tell this man what he's not doing, or what he should be doing. Or if you can't afford this, you should get another job. We don't know what this man went through. And for the sake of the record, if he was tripping, still that doesn't give her a righteous passage to commit adultery. Last precept, Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So when he got the needed facts, and he probably has been wondering for a long period of time, but when he got the evidence that he needed, okay, what did he do? He found her, he tracked her down, he shot her, okay? And then when she tried to get away, he caught up with her and he pistol whipped her. Again, going into what? For jealousy is the rage of a man. You supposed to be mine. Okay? You supposed to be mine. You're mine. That's what he was thinking. Okay? And also, imagine that drive. He's processing all of this. Emotions are flaring. He's speeding, trying to get to her, stopping on the gas to avoid from hitting walking pedestrians, okay, or ramming into another car. This man was hot, pulled up broad daylight and aired it out like the end of state property. Therefore, he would not spare in the day of vengeance. Lord will, you were edified. Shalom.